Good evening, good evening, good evening. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Up Close and Personal with Angela on behalf of Aspiring Authors Magazine. For those that do not know who I am Angela Thomas Smith, the founder of AALAC, the African American Author Literacy Awareness Campaign. I am also the CEO of Aspiring Authors Magazine. My whole desire is to bridge the gap between brown authors all over this world and to touch on topics that's affecting our brown community that people don't want to talk about, that's affecting us. So, with that being said, I'm taking this opportunity, the whole month of October, to recognize and to showcase some amazing individuals that are doing some amazing things across this great nation. So today we have Shelly Knox. She's going to be sharing her brand, what she's doing, and how she's trying to make a difference in her community. I'm going to bring her up and allow her to introduce herself. Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great.
That's good.
I want to welcome you to Up Close and Personal with Angela. I want to give you the opportunity to share just a little bit about yourself, what you want us to know about Miss Shelley.
Okay. I'm a grandmother of seven, and I have worked in the outreach program within the church, and seeing lady what the ladies were going through within the church, how they have been abused and whatnot. That started me thinking I should come up with my book, how I've been involved in domestic violence throughout my past in with different relationships. So that's what got me started.
Wow. I'm sorry. I don't know my hand. My hand was moving a little too fast there. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I am a domestic violence survivor as well. So this month, we have been truly trying to bring awareness to domestic violence. Because it is a it is on the rise, especially with COVID. But we often see a lot going on. We're talking about it more, but it seems like it's happening more as well.
Yes,
You would think that it would be going down since we are no longer afraid to talk about it, but it seems like it's on the rise. And then I'm looking at the various communities. I'm looking at the African American community as well as males, as well as the LGBTQ community. Those are
yeah,
three other communities that have been majorly impacted with domestic violence. And I'm trying to really get to the root of really what domestic violence is all about. So I've been asking people, what is domestic violence to you? What does that mean? Because to a lot of people, it looks different. Domestic violence look different, it feel different, it sounds different to a lot of different people, because it can come in different forms.
right. To me, it's being physically and mentally abused, physically and mentally. You can be abused mentally just as well as physical. One hurts just as bad as the other.
And sometimes the psychological can be worse than the actual physical, I tell you.
Definitely. Yes, definitely. Oh, yeah.
But it's
Oh, yeah.
definitely I've definitely been seeing a rise, and then not only that, I've been seeing our younger generation being affected more. You're seeing it happen more with teenagers now, and I'm to the point now to where when is enough? When will it stop? And what can we do to bring a stop to this? Hopefully, us continuing to share our story would be
Yes.
one of the ways that we can do that. So definitely, if you would like to share a little bit about your experience with domestic violence, you're more than welcome to.
With my domestic violence situations, I was more so abused within relationships, within my past marriage and different relationships, physically and mentally abused.
I can remember the night that I was involved in my domestic violence incident. I was shot point blank range with a sawed off shotgun, and waking up in the hospital. When I come out of surgery, I remember just hearing those words that I may not walk again,
Mm,
and fuzzy of what had happened, and things just every day. It's just like things get clearer and clearer. I can see exactly what took place that night. At first I couldn't. And I don't know if it was me blocking it out or if I just really didn't know what was going on. But
yeah.
I just listened to the various stories that I've heard throughout this month. October the 1st, we did a 24-hour takeover, and we had some amazing individuals come on the platform and share their journey. I have a young lady that is a part of a platform that we do on Wednesday nights. She happened to be on both ends of the spectrum because she was abused for so many years until it ended where she was acquitted. She was acquitted for attempted murder. Well, murder. She was acquitted for murder. Um,
Mm,
After
wow.
serving 4 years behind prison walls, she was finally acquitted. So she share her journey, she share her story so that other young teens and other young adults don't have to go through what she went through, because
Right.
if we look back and we think about how did we get there, because me personally, I've always been the strong willed type person that I said that would not be me. I remember watching The Burning Bed and seeing
Right.
that movie. And I remember saying that would not be me. I know. And just the personality of me. No, even to this day, people when I tell people they don't. So a lot of people don't believe that happened to me, but it did. I
Right.
have the pictures and I got the scar. A
Right.
lot of people just like they just can't believe. But you get to a point, and I know where I began. I know where mine began. Um, my darkness began when I lost my mom, and
Right.
that's when my darkness began. When did it really take hold to me? I don't know, but that's when it began, because that's when the self love, all of the things that I missed out from my mom and from those that were supposed to be nurturing me and pouring into me and putting things
Right.
into me. I missed out on those things.
Right.
So I can honestly say that that played a part in in my domestic violence, in my darkness, and me being in that dark place to allow something like that to happen, because we have to be we have to accept things in order for them to happen to us.
Right.
So I was in a place where I didn't know what to accept. You looking for love. Me, I'm just being honest. I'm looking for love in all the wrong places because I didn't know what love was, because I didn't have nobody to show me,
Right.
pretty much. So that was my take on it. And as we've been talking to people across these various platforms, and they've been sharing about their experiences. Had a young lady that came on. She started getting abused when she was 8 years old by her stepfather. He abused her and her mother.
Mm,
Tried
wow.
to kill, tried to kill them.
Oh,
Left them
wow.
for dead. Left them for dead,
Mm,
and went to try to kill his own child because he thought they were dead and he was headed to kill the other child.
oh, wow.
So she survived. And she shared her story the other night on my platform as well. But she survived, and with a 20% chance of survival, she survived. Her mom had a 50% chance. This man he blanched them with a hammer.
Oh,
Tried to
wow.
kill them with a hammer. Um, and he passed away August in jail. So they no longer have to go to fight parole because he was given the opportunity to be paroled. and
Oh,
every
wow.
whenever he would come up for parole, they would have to go and fight the parole. So finally, she got some peace. He passed away this year in August, so they don't have to
That's
worry about that
terrible.
no more, and they can move on with their lives.
Yeah,
Um,
that's terrible.
it's
That's
sad
terrible.
that people have to live in situations that they live in,
Yeah,
because of other people not being able to control themselves, and that's basically what it boils down to. Us not being able
right,
to control ourselves, because it's not just
right.
a a female thing, because males are abused too, and then we talk about
Exactly.
children that are being
Yes.
abused, because you look at these high school kids. I'm listening to a lot of the high school kids, and they talk about how possessive these guys are. They start young. That's not cute. That's not
No,
cute that
not
a
at
guy
all.
wants to know everywhere you where you go, and want to have tabs on your phone, and that's not cute. And they
No,
think it's
not at
cute,
all.
him pushing on you and doing that. That's not cute.
Hmm. Not at
And
all.
that's where it starts. And then
Yeah,
you accept it, then it just continues.
yeah. Then
Um,
you start living in fear and all this other stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's so
so
crazy.
I want you to share with us about your book. Um,
My book, it's in the process of being completed. I had to redo it because there were certain things I didn't know. So I have to kind of redo it a little bit. So I'm in the process of working on it.
so when do you think you're gonna have it out?
Probably not till next year because it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute. There were certain things that I didn't know, so I have to go back and reword it differently.
Right,
Yeah, so, and I don't want to rush through it,
right.
so I got to make sure it's done right.
So how can people support you in what you are doing in the community, and how you are trying to make a difference? How can they support you?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Deanna, she was really helping me a lot. She was a big help. She is a big help, actually. Deanna Hill,
Mhm.
she's a big help. But I mean, I just think I need time and patience. That's all. That's all. But it should be done in I'm gonna say about maybe 4, 5 months.
Cool.
Hopefully 4 or 5 months. Hopefully.
Well, if you need some assistance, you have all these people over here on this platform. We all do different stuff. So depending on what you need, I mean, it's always people here to assist. I tell people you never know what people can do or what they're willing to do unless you ask.
Okay, I'm gonna
Um,
definitely give you a call.
there are definitely some people we all do different stuff, and I'm the type person, if I don't do it, I can put you in contact with somebody that can.
Okay.
That's what we
I
do.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna definitely give you a call one day within the next few days. I'll definitely give you a call.
Well, we definitely want to encourage you to go ahead and get that book out, because their lives depending on us in our journey, and this
Yes,
journey we call life. So definitely, if I can help you, if I can assist you, please make sure you reach out, because that's what we do over here. Hey, Frederick, how you doing, brother?
I appreciate that.
Millie Gross, thank you guys for tuning in. Millie Gross is from the Virgin Islands, and she is a abuse survivor as well. She has an amazing platform. She's an author of, it's called The Muted Cage, and Frederick is he's my partner in crime over on Clubhouse. He's actually one of my moderators for the the little, I don't even I don't even know what we call it. I guess it's a club, a meeting, whatever it is. We just call it a chat. Just meet up and chat. We just want
Can
people
you
to
add
be
me
able.
to your clubhouse?
Yeah. We
I appreciate
I
that.
send you I send you a link, and all you have to do is click on that link, and then you can download the app to your phone, because you can
Okay.
you don't have to have an Apple phone. You can do it from Androids now.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And yeah, we meet up every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, and we just share and try to come together with resources. There was a young lady in there last night that she needed some assistance, so we was able to, connect people together, and try to, and that's what we want to do. We want to be able to connect people together, and if somebody can assist somebody, then that's what we're there for. We're just here to make a
Awesome.
difference. Just here to make a
Awesome.
difference.
I
But yeah,
appreciate that.
I definitely will add you. I'll send you the link so you can join us on Clubhouse, and we here. Frederick does light editing, so if people need stuff editing, he do light editing, and if he can't edit it, he can refer you to somebody that can. Um,
Okay.
but that's what we do. We try to
I
use our platform as a community platform where we can get back to that community, because we trying to get back to the community where people cared about each other. They cared about their
yes.
neighbors, and they looked out for their neighbors. That's what we
Yes.
trying to get back to.
I
So
appreciate that to the utmost.
that's what we're here for.
Okay. You'll hear from me probably Saturday.
Okay. Well, if I miss your call, because I am going to be traveling, I have death in my family, so I will be traveling home on tomorrow actually.
Oh
Um
no, well get back to me when you're available.
but I will be back home on Sunday. I think on
Okay.
Sunday. Yeah, I'll be back home on
Okay.
Sunday. But
Okay.
yeah, I definitely we will assist you however we can.
I appreciate that.
But yeah,
I
I
really
definitely
do.
want to thank you for stopping by and sharing with us. Because if you've not stopped by and shared, we wouldn't have been able to have this conversation, and we wouldn't have been able to do what we're doing. So thank you for stepping out on faith, and coming and sharing, even though you didn't have your book ready. You
Right.
still can come and share. And I tell people, don't allow delays and hindrance to keep you from promoting your brand,
Right.
promoting what you're doing, because you are your brand, not
Right.
the books and the other stuff. Your
Right.
brand.
Right.
So I thank you for continuing to walk in faith, even though you don't have a physical product.
Right. And thank you.
So definitely reach out to me. I'm here. We're here to assist however we can.
Oh, okay.
But
All right.
I always ask my guests if they would leave something encouragement with those that are tuned in, or those that will tune in later. If there's something that you can encourage them with on tonight.
Keep the faith. Don't let nothing stop you. Keep the faith.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Because
Bye
faith
bye.
without works is dead, y'all. That's one
That's
thing you
right.
have to understand. And I tell you, Luke 1:37, I will not move off that scripture. He say, faith, it does not make it easy, but it makes it possible. And that scripture alone should let you know that things are gonna come. But just because those things come, you don't have to be moved. You still have to trust in the process, because it's a process.
That's right. Yes. That's
So
right.
thank you for coming on
Thank
and
you.
sharing tonight. You have a blessed evening.
Thanks, you too. Bye bye.
Thank you. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Up Close and Personal with Angela. I truly have enjoyed yet another week, another opportunity to share some amazing individuals with you. So I want you guys to take an opportunity to go back. If you did not get to catch all of the videos, get a chance to go back, get to know some of these people, get to know some of their brands, get to know some of the things that they're doing, because there may be something that you can tap into, that you can utilize on your platform, on with your brand and what you have going on. It's all about us coming together and being a community. We are the change that we desire. I love you guys, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Be blessed.